It ain't one scandal and it's another scandal after another. Like the beautiful patriots say, my brothers and sisters around the world, y'all repeat after me because I know y'all saying it right now. You just can't make this up. Ah, man, yeah. Yeah, real men don't hit women. Real men don't hit women. They say Taylor Swift is now in competition of the worst men choices. I tell you. You just can't make this up, man. Another scandal after another. I'm telling y'all, man. You know. You know, you just can't make this stuff up. Look, we finna get into the video, man. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm at 24 years old, I see through all this crap, and all I can do is show it to you, have fun with it. Because, see, I grew up with common sense. I grew up the right way. At 24 years old, you know, we got hit upside the head. We got hit with the belt. We got hit. They used to wrap the stitch up in black duct tape and hit us upside the head with it. You better not put your hands on a woman, son. You better not talk back. You about to go to school and get good grades. Make us proud. Or they pulled out the belt. They pulled out the extension cord. And we got hit on both cheeks. We got hit upside the head. Yeah. You know, we had common sense growing up. You know. But as you can see, we live in times where there is none. I will always love you. Shout out to them beautiful patriots. Disqualify the whole campaign. The whole campaign is over with, man. I'm telling y'all, one of the worst campaigns, one of the worst tickets we've ever seen. You know. You know, only ones I'm growing out the beard, y'all. I apologize, but you know, only ones that's bad. I'm telling y'all, it's like men versus women now. I don't know what this is, and we know the real women. You know, are they want to make America great again. You know, the real women, they want to make America great again. That's simple. You know, because right now, it's there's no common sense. There's no wisdom. You know, nobody's going to take your rights. There is no Project 2025. You know, brainwashed by the fake news and the media. They believe so much in the government and Washington, all the corrupt. But you know what we say? Drain the swamp. Constitutional republic. You know, but Trump's a threat to democracy. Our sweet apple pie democracy. You know, he's a dictator. But you see everything going on right now. But Trump's the dictator. Hey, all right. Okay. You know. And before we, did y'all see that Kamala, what they're offering right now for the hurricane victims? Let me just pull this up before we get into the actual show. This kind of irked my nerves too, because we done sent billions of dollars to Ukraine. But you know what? Being telling you that them and illegals get treated. It's sad when you got tax-paying citizens saying, "Where do I sign up to be an immigrant?" You know.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met.
Yeah. Yeah. You just can't make that up, you know. We send billions of dollars to Ukraine, but Americans who have lost everything only get $750. Yeah. You just can't make it up, man. You know, just can't make it up. But shout out to my brother Benny. I want to see this. Everybody been sending me this and sending me those pictures and sending me this about her husband. It's just another you know what it is, man. Y'all know what the deal, what's going on, man. You just can't make it up. You know, all I can do is show it to you, bring it to you, and let you know what's going on. Give my opinion and keep it real with them beautiful patriots around the world, man. Simple, man. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. It's been the circus continues. This campaign it has sunk to the bottom of the bottom.
Oh wow! Wow.
And Benny and
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. I ain't perfect. I ain't no angel. I can be a real scumbag sometimes. I mean, this is like reality, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works in a sunken world. You work on yourself. You hit the gym. You read your Bible. You eat some steak. Okay, and you try again the next day. Okay, and this is the road of life. It's the virtue signalers that you have to watch out for. Like, I know that I'm not perfect. Okay, I deeply know. Like, it's the people who act perfect, morally lecturing all the time. Those are the people you have to watch out for. Those are the people that are like actually hiding something, that aren't grounded in reality, that have something very dark in their closet. And those skeletons are pretty interesting to see. Talk about skeletons, people who will die in prison. Here's Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein, accused and convicted of horrible abusive crimes against women. This photo in particular is special because it's during a women's march. This is Harvey Weinstein doing the women's march. Let's see remember the pink pussy hats? Yeah, Harvey Weinstein was marching for women's rights. Okay, got it. All right. Those rights, of course, ended on Harvey Weinstein's casting couch in his office. Make sure you do the work to get your next movie role, right? Yeah, dude marched in the women's march. Michelle Obama featured Harvey Weinstein at the White House. Said he was a great guy, an honorable, noble man. Then sent her daughters to go work for Harvey Weinstein. Did you know this? Something that nobody ever brings up. The Obamas sent their daughters to Harvey Weinstein. Creeps, all of them. Oh, another friend of Barack Obama? Rapper, Diddy. Remember what he said about Donald Trump?
White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking is real dangerous.
Yeah. Throw the baby all on the floor. Throw the baby all on both cheeks, Diddy. Matter of fact, spread them wide. Spread them wide, sir. Yeah. Yeah, and I know he's spreading them wide right now. Spread them wide, sir. Touch your toes. He's touching them toes right now. I know he's touching them toes. They got him on suicide watch right now. Yeah. I told you, man, 2024 was one of a year, man. And hey, what Cat Williams told us. Cat Williams warned us, y'all. You know, the truth is gonna shine very, very hard this year. And guess what? We just in October. The year is not over. And this is why I keep telling y'all, man, prayers for October. Because there's some big things else that is coming before we end out this year, man. And prayers for Trump and that Trump gets back in there. You know, because it's corrupt. But ask y'all, somebody call and ask Diddy how things are going now. Baby all on the floor.
Donald Trump's dangerous. Got it? Trump's the dangerous one.
He's dangerous.
New reports out about Diddy is that there are 125 different accusers who were fed horse tranquilizer by him, including children, young children. Truly grotesque and evil in the depths of depravity. It's always the people who are the biggest moral preeners, the ones lecturing the most. You got to watch out for these people. They're all frauds. They're lecturing.
And some of them we got a lot of lovely preachers on the channel, pastors, amazing people. You know, that's actually doing God's work. That's actually, you know, but then you got there's the ones with millions and billions of dollars, you know, and as you can see, they got scandals too. Things are hitting the fan. You know, So just disgusting. You know, I almost let it slip out. I almost said something I wasn't supposed to say on camera, but it almost came out because I'm finna get mad. But yeah, same ones that want to be a preacher and motivational speaker, that want to make a point, be some of the dirtiest people. Just saying. I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. And they tell you this and that, then behind closed doors, they're completely different people. Same with those race baiters and race hustlers. You seen them on CNN, and then behind closed doors, he's hidden and shooting a shot on the white woman after calling her racist. Frauds, man. Frauds. These people be frauds, man. And y'all know these people be frauds.
You because they have something to hide themselves, right? Guy like me is like, yeah, yeah, you can't hurt my feelings, all right? I'm already aware I am very far from perfect. But it's these people you gotta watch out for. It's always the ones who try and act like they're the male feminists who are actually the most abusive to women. Check this out. Kamala Harris's husband, a guy named Doug Emhoff, forcefully slapped his ex-girlfriend, flirting with another man, and booze-fueled a...
Y'all know, and again, we might say stuff, but we don't play about this right here. We don't play about that. Y'all know how I am. And I tell y'all, this is why I be telling y'all how I was raised. Y'all know I've told y'all stories before. I've gotten fully hit and punched on. And guess what I did? I walked away. Walked away. I've gotten I was in an abusive relationship before. And I gotten hit and punched on. And I walked away. I ended the relationship. Like I said, I knew better, man. That's one thing I took pride in. I said, I will never put my hands on a woman. Never, 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 never. No matter how mad I get, you know, never.
Assault after a star-studded gala. Well, okay. Why isn't he arrested? And let's read. Vice President Kamala Harris's husband assaulted an ex-girlfriend. 3 friends have told the Daily Mail. Second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, he's 59 years old. He struck the woman in the face so hard that she spun around and was sobbing as they were leaving a film festival in France in 2012. One of her friends told the Daily Mail that the woman called him immediately after the incident, sobbing in her cab, described the alleged assault. Other people described the alleged assault. There are photos of the two of them together. This man is currently the first gentleman in America. Not very gentlemanly of you, Doug. Lady's a lawyer in New York. When will these allegations come for? Where's the Women's March against Doug Emhoff? Doug Emhoff is a domestic abuser, obviously. This is, of course, not the first time that Doug Emhoff has done something wretched and horrible to physically harm a woman and his own family. The shocking claims follow the revelation that Doug Emhoff cheated on his first wife and mother of 2 kids around 2008, impregnating his daughter's nanny, who worked as her grade school teacher. So he banged the nanny and the teacher. He had a family. He had like a beautiful family, destroyed his marriage. Emhoff admitted the affair. All of the friends, so there are 3 people who validate the story that Doug Emhoff is an abuser, a domestic abuser, a woman beater.
Man, oh fella, God, this fella's a shit show. You know, like he said, we're all not perfect, huh? You know, we all make mistakes. We all make bad decisions. And for the fellas out there, y'all be thinking with the wrong head at times. But man, this fella here is bad news. Thinking with the wrong head, and then he's a, oh man, yeah, boy.
told them about the disturbing incident during the relationship with second gentleman. Emhoff nonchalantly admitted he impregnated Naylor. Emhoff told the woman who was beaten that the nanny accused him of causing her to have a miscarriage, friend claimed. Ugh, oh my gosh, what a piece of garbage. Second gentleman allegedly confessed that he paid a settlement of $80,000 and a non-disclosure agreement. He'd previously been dubbed by Democrats a wife guy and a mensch. For an honorable, kind man, it's incredible. In recent interviews, he's spoken out about toxic masculinity. Well, look at this. They got Harvey Weinstein in the article. Isn't that interesting? The allegations strike at the heart of his benevolent image promoted by the Harris campaign. You're going to be shocked to know that they are lying to you. Here's a reporter of the article here, Josh Boswell, saying key details. They were at a celebrity event when he slapped her in the face so hard that she spun around. The ex said that she tried to get away from him. Doug forced his way in. She's a successful New York lawyer, immediately called a friend in the car and told him what happened. They provided photos and messages and documents that helped corroborate their story. Holy smokes. They said Doug was nonchalant the next day and pretended like it was no big deal. He's an abuser. He's an abuser. Hang out with Harvey Weinstein. Jeez. So, yeah, this guy is a piece of garbage. Remember, this is the party of women.
Party of women.
We're Black today in support of all the survivors of sexual assault and abuse. Won't let them be silenced and ignored. Well, you know, what's crazy is that your husband is why you're wearing that color, I guess. Isn't that interesting? Should make for some very curious conversations. We always thought Doug Emhoff was a complete creep and weirdo. We made fun of him a lot for this moment when he locked lips with Jill Biden for some reason. Look at this. What a creepy weirdo. I mean, they didn't even try. They knew the entire country was watching. These people.
Y'all all right? Everybody all right? I know that might be might cut some of y'all off guard, and just gonna throw the disclaimer out there. Y'all all right? Everybody okay? Nobody's disturbed? And that was kind of disturbing. Dr. Jill locking lips with that fella. I mean, y'all all right though? Y'all good? Everybody all right? All right.
They get off on this kind of stuff. They get off on like the secret, right? Getting away with it. This tweet is still up. We gotta subtweet that one. Goodness gracious. Doug Emhoff, brat, joy, can I watch? You're not keeping it. You're the nanny. Catch these hands, woman. That's right. Through the bottle. Yikes. Yikes. Doug Emhoff, his girlfriend. Oof. Brutal.
The internet is undefeated.
Doug Emhoff, his girlfriend. Getting memed, baby.
The internet is undefeated.
Impregnates nanny, slaps woman in the face. He's redefining masculinity. Wow. They sent in Jen Psaki. Cleanup.
Part of how people have talked about your role here is how your role has reshaped the perception of masculinity. And I'm not sure you planned on that, but you are an incredibly supportive spouse. Has that been an evolution for you? And do you think that's part of the role you might play as first gentleman?
It's funny. I've started to think a lot about this. I've always been like this. My dad was like this. And to me, it's the...
So your dad was a abusive wife beater who committed assault against your mother and then impregnated, banged the teacher and the nanny and impregnated her and then destroyed the marriage and then literally kissed another woman on live TV in the mouth, happens to be the first lady, then lied during the DNC convention. I got married, became the dad to Cole and Ella, unfortunately went through a divorce. Unfortunately, what Doug doesn't say is that his wife divorced him after finding out he cheated with the nanny. This piece of garbage. Just a real piece of garbage. Look at the kids he's raised. Boy, it looks like the kids are totally unaffected by Doug. By old goofy Doug. It's amazing how they do this. Bart Simpson routine. Just a few days ago, Jen Psaki did Doug Emhoff reshaping the perception of masculinity. Turns out that he assaulted his ex, cheated on his wife, got his nanny pregnant, and now says the nanny said the nanny claimed he caused her to miscarry. This is the masculinity. Somebody you should really ask Jen Psaki about this. Really love to hear Jen Psaki's take on this. Doug Emhoff timeline: impregnates child's nanny, physically assaults girlfriend, lectures us on toxic masculinity, hailed as redefining masculinity. Wow. Women, you don't want this, okay? I make something very clear. You don't want this kind of masculinity. This is the Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein style masculinity. Okay? Yeah. Believe me, this is not what you want. Amazing how actually people who should be referring to this individual as a domestic abuser and a monster, because that is what kind of man beats a woman. Like, how will any women stop voting for Kamala Harris because of this? This is a question that you got to ask yourself, right? Like, how broken is the Democrat Party and the PSYOP machine that millions of women will go and vote for this domestic abuser? Very broken. A moment of deep senility on MSNBC where a commentator saying women don't actually want men, like Tim Walz and Doug Emhoff.
Time, I think, on this campaign where we've got kind of two different views of masculinity. I mean, I think as women, perhaps, and I'm sure you've noticed that too, Gene, there's this kind of alpha retro view of masculinity that we're seeing from the Trump campaign. And then you've got Tim Walz and Doug Emhoff, who are both professional men, but are in sort of supportive roles of a woman who's the principal candidate. Yeah. And how they are, and he said something very interesting. He said, look, you can't scold people. You can't tell them you should be more supportive of women and women candidates, and that's going to help everybody. But he hopes that by leading by example, by talking about the fact that he loves his wife, that you can make space for women to rise to the top, and it doesn't diminish your masculinity.
So women don't actually want men like this. They're even admitting it on MSNBC. Real women, like Alina Habba, was on our program earlier this morning saying that Kamala Harris needs to drop out of the race. But this is absolutely disturbing and disqualifying. Doug Emhoff is a monster. Here we go. This seems like a crazy question to have to ask, but here we go. Do you believe that beating women is a disqualifying factor in this presidential race? Should Kamala Harris drop out considering this new revelation?
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. I would hope so.
I don't know how you answer for this. And this is all over the place.
It's called morals.
Credible reports.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because it's morals, Benny. It's something it's called morality. It's called having a compass, a moral compass. And that is lacking. When they flip-flop on their policies, it tells you there's no true moral compass. They're just trying to win you over. Like I said, paid actors. That's literally paid actors.
Paid.
So that's what I think. And look, the decision's so clear. Trump 2024, baby. We got to win. Yeah. We got to clean up the garbage.
Got to clean up the garbage. I love me some Alina Habba, boy. I tell you. Shout out to them beautiful patriots with common sense, man. We need common sense back. All this other crap is just, it's ridiculous, man. I told you, this is it for their campaign, man. It is sunk to the floor. You thought it was that bad when what you seen last night at the debate, vice presidential debate with Tim Walz, Tampon Timmy? It gets worse. I told you. This campaign, this is on the flow with it. It's on the flow. It's on the flow. It's on the flow. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. Yeah. I'm growing the beard out, y'all. By the time Trump win, it should be fully in. Being honest now. Being honest. You know. But I hope y'all have an amazing day, man. That 2024 is treating you well in these crazy times. My prayers and love go out to you guys. Want to send our prayers and love and our condolences also to the ones affected by the hurricane and all this crazy stuff that is going on right now. Prayers, man. Prayers for October. Prayers for Trump. We don't know what to expect next, man. You know? We do not know what to expect next, but the show continues, man. The show continues. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, family.